Hey guys, I hope you're doing well today. Today I have a huge freaking empties video because this bag is full, and last month I didn't have a ton of empties, but I have a bunch of stuff now. Bunch of makeup, definitely, some skincare, hair care, and body care. So let's get started so we're not here for like 20 minutes, even though we probably will be, so sorry. As always, we'll start off with makeup. First, I have this Wet n Wild setting spray. This is their Photo Focus setting spray, and I hated this stuff so much. I did finish it in like a month, so it didn't really last that long. And this smelled like the spray sunscreen, and I just did not like it at all. And then when it got towards down right here, it didn't spray product out anymore, so I did not like this stuff. I do not recommend it, and I would not repurchase it. Next, I have a powder, and this is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in 001 Transparent. And it's all done. This is the second one I've used of these, and now I have a Maybelline powder that I'm using. I liked this, but I actually like the Maybelline one better, so I might repurchase this in the future if that one's not there in my shade. But this is a really good powder. I highly recommend it. I used up a mascara, and this is the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. This is also the False Lash Effect. And this has a natural bristle brush, which I'm usually not a fan of, but I loved this brush. It fit my eyes really nicely, and I loved the look of my lashes with this. This gave me really voluminous lashes, but also gave them length, separation, and I really liked this. The only thing I didn't like about it is that it did not hold a curl, and also it flakes a little bit, but every mascara flakes on me, so I can't really like fault this mascara for that. But I really liked it. I do recommend it. It's only about $5, and it's a really good drugstore mascara. Next, I used up this Bath & Body Works CO Bigelow Lemon Lip Balm, and I think this is a dupe for the Fresh Sugar ones. This is pretty expensive for a lip balm still. It's about $8, I think, $7.50 or $8. But it has such a nice creamy formula. It smells exactly like the Fresh Sugar ones with the nice lemon scent. I just love it. I would definitely repurchase this, but I do fly through these, so I really should just dig into them a little bit, but I'm also too lazy to do that, so I might do that with this, but probably not. I'm just not into digging into products, but I really liked this and I would repurchase it. I used up this e.l.f. Wet Gloss Clear Mascara and Brow Gel, and I love this stuff. I've gone through so many of them. I'm using another one now. It's only $1 to $2 depending on where you get it, and it really does set my brows in place. It does look disgusting because it's a clear packaging, but it works great, especially for the price, so this is an item I constantly repurchase. I used up a sample of the MAC Strobe Cream. This is like an illuminating primer. I really like it, and it gives a nice illuminated pearly finish to your skin. It's not like super glittery or anything. It's just a nice glow. Do you guys know if you can use these samples for back to MAC, like if you just throw a bunch of them in there? I'm not really sure. Please let me know if you know, because I will probably be using up a bunch more of these samples throughout the next couple months, and I would like just hopefully back to MAC them, but I'm not sure if I can. But this isn't something I would repurchase. I do like receiving samples of it, but it's not anything super special that I would go out and buy the full size of. I actually used up a palette, and I finished my Naked Basics 2 palette, and this is in my Pan That Palette challenge for the year. So as you can see, it's completely empty, and I did actually take out these 2 shades right here in Primal and Undone because they just did not look good on me, but I used up the other 4 shades and I loved them. This was a really nice palette. Urban Decay has awesome eyeshadows, and the colors were beautiful. I can insert a picture right here if you haven't seen it before, but I'm sure a lot of you have. I'm not sure if I would repurchase this, but if I wanted a matte palette, this is definitely one I would consider again, but I also want to try out other matte palettes, even the Naked Basics one. I really enjoyed this palette, so it was bittersweet to see it go. And then this is a spoiler alert for my Project 5 eyeshadow pans, but I ended up finishing Brulee from Wet n Wild. I actually just opened my new one today, so I'll swatch it for you. It is my skin tone, just about, a little bit darker with a slight peachiness to it, so you might not be able to see it on my hand, so that's what that looks like. Hopefully it shows up on me, but I really enjoy the shadow. The color's nice. I use it to set my eyeshadow primer, which works super well. I originally bought this eyeshadow to highlight my brow bone, but it's just not highlighting enough for me, so I'm really happy I have a backup of it because it's really nice to set the lid. And the makeup's still coming. I have 2 more products. This is the Smashbox 24-Hour PhotoFinish Eye Primer, and I loved this. This was such a great eyeshadow primer. It is more of a thicker consistency than like the Urban Decay ones or the Too Faced primer, so I did like this. It kind of created a little bit of coverage on my lid, like a slight coverage, but it kept my eyeshadows on really well, made them pop, and I just love this. But I'm already using a different primer, and I have a couple more primer samples to use up, so I won't be repurchasing this, I don't think. And then I used up this little Jordana eyeliner. I think it was Jordana. I used it up like in the beginning of the month, and it was just a nice black eyeliner. You can still get a little bit of a swatch. There you go. And I would definitely repurchase this. This is an affordable eyeliner. I think it's only about $1 or $2, maybe $3. And it worked super well. Didn't smudge on me. It was really creamy and black. So this is definitely an eyeliner that I recommend. I used up a couple samples this month. I used up 2 of these Benefit Porefessional samples. And I believe there's only 1 use in each one. I really enjoy this primer a lot. It does fill in my pores great. And I love the smell of it. I think it kind of smells like Max Aquatic perfume, which I've been wanting to purchase, but I always just forget about it. But it smells good, it works really well, and this is definitely one I would consider purchasing in the future. I used up this Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer, and this was very similar to the Benefit Porefessional, but I like the Porefessional better. For one, I love the smell, and then also I just think it fills in a little bit better than this one did, but it was fun to use, and I like trying out new primers, and especially I love samples too. And then this is the Smashbox PhotoFinish Foundation Primer, just the regular one, and I've used this before and it's fine, but I do prefer the Porefessional. Believe I only used up 1 body wash this month. This is the Get Happy White Peach Sangria shower gel from Bath & Body Works, and the notes in here are white peach nectar, fresh tangerine, sparkling prosecco, sweet hibiscus, and golden sugar. This smelled great. It was a nice peach scent, but I'm kind of over peach at the moment because I went through another one of these before, and now I have another peach shower gel. So I don't think I would repurchase this, but if you love peach scents, then this is definitely a good one. I finished a deodorant. This is the Dove Go Fresh Restore Blue Fig and Orange Blossom scent. This smells really good, but I do prefer the lemon and pomegranate one. That one smells a little bit better to me, but Dove deodorant works really well. I like it, and I would definitely consider purchasing it again. I used up a Batiste dry shampoo in Fruity and Cheeky Cherry. This is my favorite scent, and I have another one going right now. It's just a nice light fruity scent, and Batiste really does get like the grease out of your hair, or at least it soaks it up because it's dry shampoo. And I can definitely go at least 3 to 4 days without washing my hair. I've gone 5 or 6. Then I feel a little bit gross, but I try to do 3 to 4 days without washing my hair, and this is my lifesaver. I used up a hair mask, and this is the L'Oreal Total Repair 5 Damage Erasing Balm, and I liked this at first, and then I think my hair got too used to it. It has a nice fruity scent, but it's not something I would repurchase again because I want to try out new hair masks. I used up a Black Cherry Merlot hand sanitizer from Bath & Body Works, and I really love this scent. It definitely smells like black cherry, and I would definitely pick this hand sanitizer up again. I just get whatever scents are usually fruity. The Bath & Body Works hand sanitizers are great, and they have tons of different scents, and I always just love carrying them with me in my bag or my backpack. So these work great, and I constantly have backups of these. Next I have lotions, and I actually used up 4 this month. My previous total last month was 19, so I have my total at 24 now, which is pretty crazy. I go through a ton of lotion. So first I have the Country Apple body lotion from Bath & Body Works, and this is the regular size, and I love this scent. It says the notes in here are Macintosh Apple, Apple Blossom, Fresh Muguet, and I probably butchered that name, Sheer Sunlight, and Orchard Woods. I love this scent. This is one of my favorite scents, and I always love to pick some up at the semi-annual sales. I usually only pick like 1 or 2 things up, but I definitely think I'm going to stock up on this scent when the next sale comes around because I love it so much. It is a nice sweet apple scent, so if you like those types of scents, I would definitely recommend this for you. This one was delicious. This is Beach Nights and Summer Marshmallow. Oh my god, this smells so good. It was like a warm marshmallow scent, and it just smelled delicious. Oh my god, let me just smell it. Oh my god, it smells so good. I love this scent, and if I see it at the semi-annual sale, I'll definitely pick up 1 or 2 of these, and I just love this scent so much. Another scent that I really enjoy, this is Vanilla Bean Noel. This is my last one that I had stocked up from last winter, so I am going to be missing it, but at least in the next couple months I can purchase this. This smells like vanilla pudding to me. I love this, and I will always purchase Vanilla Bean Noel because it smells so good. And then this is also a favorite. This is Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte. This is another awesome scent. Very warm, marshmallowy, vanilla pumpkin scent. Another scent that I love and I'll definitely repurchase because this is a fall scent. Now I have some skincare, and this is the L'Oreal Collagen Moisture Filler Moisturizer. I love this. I go through about one every month or every 2 months depending on the month and how dry my skin is. Empty, I love this. I've gone through so many of these, and this is definitely a moisturizer that I will always use. I used up 2 makeup removers this month. One is my usual Equate Oil-Free Eye Makeup Remover. It works super well, and it's really affordable. And then I couldn't find the Equate one at Walmart because a lot of the times at my Walmarts they're out of this. So I went to Target and I got this Up and Up Oil-Free Eye Makeup Remover, and this works just as well as the Equate one. So if I'm out of my Equate one and can't find it, I'll definitely pick this up. Either way, I really enjoyed this makeup remover. I think it's better than the Neutrogena one because I actually used that one up recently, and this knockoff brand and the Equate one works so much better in my opinion. I have some Swissfers cotton rounds. They think this is the 100 count. Yeah. And I go through these every month. I love these, and I prefer cotton rounds over cotton balls to take off my makeup, and then sometimes I'll use cotton balls for toner, but for makeup I love cotton rounds, and these work really nicely. They're Swissfers, they're just good and cheap. And then finally I used up this charcoal and black sugar mud mask from Freeman, and this lasted me over a year. I love this mask. It really does pull out all the impurities, and it is a great charcoal mask, but when it's drying you can kind of see your pores, which is really cool. So I really like this mask. I'm not sure if I'd repurchase it anytime soon because it took me so long to go through, but I definitely want to try more of the Freeman masks because I think they're only about $5, and if a mask can last me a whole year and it only be $5, and if it works, definitely want to try more of them. Those are all my empties. Sorry if the lighting was a little bit off in this video. It's super cloudy outside and I had to make do with what I had, like my lights on my desk. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Talk to you later. Bye.